Hi you guys, I'm back. Hi, let me do my usual fixing of my hair that I do. Someone brought it to my attention. I do in like every video. Alright, so this video is going to be very different than any of the other videos that I've done. This is, oh, and sorry I look so shiny. But I have like light over top of my head. I'm sitting in front of my computer, so it's like a lot of light on my face. I'm not really this shiny, by the way. This gorgeous, yes. This shiny, no. But anyway, but I'm doing a quick video on, I'm sorry, it's not going to be quick. It's in regards to Capricorns. I was searching through YouTube, and I'm like actually looking up other signs just out of boredom because I have no life. And then I realized that like I would run into like a lot of Capricorns, videos on Capricorns. So I was watching them, and I kind of agreed with a lot of things that people said, but I noticed that people that weren't Capricorns had a lot to say about Capricorns, but no one's ever really explained, I don't think in any of these videos, why Capricorns are the way that they are. So I'm going to do a video. I'm a Capricorn. I'm going to talk about Capricorns, and I'm also going to represent us properly and explain why we are the way we are. All right, so and lastly, I also noticed that some people, like when they talk about us, they start off saying like mildly nice things about us, and then they end it on like a negative note, which is not cool. You guys have to accept the fact that yes, we are the best sign, we're the most intelligent sign, and we're the highly misunderstood sign because of that. And that's what they're all leaving out in all of these videos. Now, some people are going to disagree. Some people are going to agree. I really don't care. I've been around so many Capricorns in my life. I try to say I'm not that deep into signs, which I'm not, but I do notice a pattern when I deal with the same sign like over and over again. I notice that, you know, we all have similar traits. My hair is still not the way I want it, but, you know, sorry people, bear with me. But, like I noticed there's been a lot of Capricorns all throughout my life, different ages, races, you know, social classes, and yet we all are pretty much, we act the same. So let me start off. Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. I'm January 18th, representing birthday coming up. But we are the mountain goat, so a lot of signs you are very close to your actual sign. So what is a goat? A mountain goat is an animal that likes to climb mountains, or by nature, it's their nature to climb mountains, and go through obstacles and succeed and get to the top. That's how Capricorns are, you know. And the air up there, the atmosphere is different than it would be, you know, on a lower level. Lower level, we'll get back to that. Like it could represent intellectuals. We're higher than your average bear. Okay, we're averaging higher mentally, higher than your average person. When you're on a mountain, you look down. No, we do not look down at people like in a conceited way. We don't think we're better than people. We do not. However, if you saw us on the street, we don't smile a lot. Like that's not our thing. By nature, I don't smile. Anytime you do see me smile, it's forced, it's practice. Even when I get on YouTube, I'm like trying to remember to smile. 1, 2, 3, smile. You know, because everything is like serious to us. We have a lot going on in our head. But I lost my train of thought, but it doesn't matter because I have so much to say anyway. And if I will remember later on, then I'll go back and talk about it. Higher intelligence, right? Okay. Anyway, so okay, so I'll admit to our negative traits. Keep in mind, everything in life, all signs, there's a positive and a negative. Okay, that's just period in life. It doesn't matter. So you know, you might see this video and be like, oh, I don't act like that, or I would never do that. And then some people would say, you know, I know people that act just like that. When you have a negative Capricorn, they act completely different, obviously, than a positive Capricorn. By nature, we are depressed people. Yes, we do have mood swings. I think the reason why where that comes from is the fact that we're highly misunderstood, so therefore we seclude ourselves from everyone. That's why we get back on that mountain. One of the many reasons why we stay away from people. People don't get us. We do have a cold nature. Up high up in the mountains is not warm. Okay, we do somewhat have a cold heart, and that's more so negative Capricorns. We usually pretty much all start off, in most cases, start off negative. Starting off meaning as children, not young adults, teenagers. A lot of us don't seem to mature into a positive Capricorn until like later in our lives. Like me, I'm 34, I'll be 35. I can honestly say within the past year, I actually truly became happy, and don't have time for the depressed mood swings and stuff. I mean, if I get them, I get them, but, I have more of a positive outlook on life now than I ever did, period. So that is the typical. We can be very manipulative, demanding, controlling. That is true. And sometimes it's because we think everyone else is idiots. Side note, they are, but just embrace it. But when you're intelligent or you're used to dealing with things in a certain manner and everybody else isn't, it's annoying, and it makes you just want to pull back and just not deal with people. So those are the negatives. What else is a negative? I don't know. We're liars. We can be liars, manipulators. We're not much of a fighter. We don't fight a lot. What we do is we can assassinate someone's character verbally. We look very angry. We look very mean. So just off of that note alone, people don't want to bother with us. They're usually intimidated just by our look. The sad thing is, like, I could be thinking of the happiest thoughts in the world, but my face is like this all the time. Like, I'm just in deep thought. I know there's a lot of Capricorns out there, and people will be like, oh, I know plenty of Capricorns that'll beat a bitch's ass or whatever. I'm not saying it's 100% everybody, but I promise you it's not in our nature. Our opposite signs, sensitive gay-ass Cancers, they're the ones that are, they're very sensitive, and you would never assume that they were aggressive like that, like they would fight and stuff like that, but they do fight. Capricorns, our bark is louder than our bite. We will do it if we have to, if there's no other choice here. If our look didn't scare you away, if our words didn't do it for you, then if we have to resort to violence with these minions, then we will do so, But that's pretty much it. Positive thing about Capricorns, or positive side of Capricorns, or when you're dealing with positive Capricorn, they are very domesticated, extremely loyal. Capricorns are extremely loyal. Talk about a man's best friend. Get a Capricorn. We could be loyal to the dead, okay? Like, I have a friend of mine who passed away, like I used to think he was my true love, and to this day I'm very loyal to him. Like, his friend, it's been he died like 12, 13 years ago, and sometimes every once in a while his friends will try to, holler at me or whatever, but I don't want to do it because I'm loyal to my dead friend. Like, it's like, oh, you used to mess with my homie, like, why would I do that? They're like, well, because he's been dead for 13 years. Who cares? I just think it's disrespectful, But that's just who we are. We're very loyal, very dedicated. We're very domesticated, even though we're like, we look mean, we're strict, we're very practical. Like everyone else says, we're very good with children. Like, one of the similarities that Capricorns and Cancers have is that they want the house, they want to be married, they want the house on the hill with the white picket fence and the dog and the kids and things like that. We do crave that just as much as a Cancer. The difference between a Cancer and a Capricorn is the fact that Cancers are vocal about it. Capricorns feel it in their heart and they think about it, but they will not verbally express that. We don't express our emotions like that. We don't. For what? It's like a waste of time. We are practical people. We're extremely hard workers. Now, you might say, well, I know a Capricorn is like a bum, you know? Okay. Okay, let me explain it. All right. When we want something, we bust our ass to get it. A lot of Capricorns are money motivated. Me in particular, I just became money motivated. Not other people's money. Like, I know I'll get my own money. So, like, all I care about right now is my kids, my family, and getting that money. You know what I mean? But see, it's not because of, like, not for trying to, like, not because you're a gold digger or anything. It's just you want stability. Capricorns love to be stable. Without money, there's no stability, right? So how are you going to provide for your family? How are your kids going to be stable? How will you be able to provide for your kids and your great grandkids and your grandkids? I skipped over a generation, but you understand what I'm saying. So that's basically why. What else? Relationships. Okay, because every YouTube video I've been on and they're talking about Capricorns and relationships, and they don't like to show emotion, and they're not romantic, and they're not sensitive. Okay, I'm not. So who gives a shit? Get over it. Pay attention to what's more important. What's more important is loyalty. Yes, we are practical thinkers. So think like with a practical mind. You know, would you rather have roses and balloons, cards and candy, and the motherfucker is still cheating on you? Or would you want a dedicated person, right, who's by your side, who will get the job done? You know, when you need them, you call them and they're there for you and they come running. You know, who has your back no matter what, who shows you they love you by their actions and doesn't cheat on you. Which would you want? Fuck the cards, candy. Fuck materialism. You know, who cares? That doesn't mean anything. Like, okay, I'll kiss you, but why do why do I have to kiss you in public? That's so unnecessary. Like, we have shit to do. The time that I'm spending kissing and hugging you in public, we could be progressing. We could be doing something. You know, like, say for example, you're at work or you're fixing something, or like, I don't know, you're doing something masculine. To Capricorns, that's hot. That's sexy. Okay? It's practical. It makes sense. We like to see hard work gives results. You know? Kissing and like balloons and flowers, not so much. Like, you just wasted time and money that you could have saved. Could have went to something more important. Sorry. You know, but we do love, and we love hard. We're very extreme. So an extremely positive Capricorn, we will love you to death, and we'll be by your side no matter what. You get all of our attention. We don't cheat, even though like we should probably like walk away. We put so much time and energy into maybe sometimes the wrong people, because like it's not often you meet people that are as intelligent as you. So because of that, we have to come down off of our mountain and mingle with the common folks and pretend to have their boring conversation and like it, just so we can be quote unquote normal. Okay? Not so many people live in a mountain. Okay, think about it. Who lives in a mountain? Crazy people. Quote unquote crazy people. Capricorns aren't crazy. We're highly misunderstood. That's all it is. Okay? So we have to come down, like when we have to mate, and we're looking for a mate and another partner. If another person on our level doesn't cross our path, then we have to come down from that mountain, mingle with the commoners, and be a common person. We can't really fully show all of our intelligence because then well, for us females, we're looked at as too strong. You know, I don't know what the males go through. Any Capricorn males, let me know. I don't know what you guys go through because I'm not a man. But a strong Capricorn woman is looked at as masculine. I've heard so many times people tell me, oh, you act just like a man, or you don't have any feelings, or you act like a dude, you're too aggressive, you're like a boy. I don't know what that means, because to me, you know what's really hot is a guy that does man shit. That makes me be more feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to humble yourself and respect the guy for being a guy. But if you're with a guy who is not being a guy, then sometimes you got to do the guy shit where the guy isn't doing guy shit. So you got to make up for it. So, I don't know. I digress. I know I keep talking, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to like cut this video short because, oh my gosh, it's going on 20 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to do another video, part 2. Alright, sorry to talk and talk and talk, but if it was that much of a problem, you could have always fast forwarded, you know. Alright, use your brain. Alright, talk to you later.